Happy Juneteenth. My name is Terry Lee, President and Chief Executive Officer of Atlanta Housing, the largest housing authority in the state of Georgia and one of the largest in the nation. As we take time to honor Juneteenth and reflect on the significance of this holiday, we recognize that poverty and systemic discrimination did not end on June 19, 1865. For 86 years, Atlanta Housing has worked to not only provide quality, safe, decent, and affordable housing for Atlantans in need, but to empower people to a level of economic freedom while fostering an environment of safety, dignity, and hope. Juneteenth is not a celebration of victory, or quite honestly, an acceptance of the way things are. It signifies that despite the most painful parts of our history, things can and will get better. In the spirit of freedom, hope, and possibility that this important day represents, I am proud to offer my life's work and commitment to the ongoing pursuit of economic freedom for our people. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ebony Thomas. I'm a flutist and member of the steering committee of the Black Orchestral Network. Growing up in Texas, Juneteenth to me is a nostalgic holiday. I celebrated each year of my childhood with my grandparents who are no longer with us. Together, we would reflect on the trials and tribulations of the past in American history and family history. It's a remembrance of what was and reminds me to keep looking forward, but to never forget the struggles and sacrifices of the past. Happy Juneteenth.
Hi, my name is Mariam Moma, visual artist living, loving, and creating in Atlanta. It's Juneteenth. Juneteenth is a day to remember, to celebrate, and educate. June 19, 1865 was a long-awaited answer to the prayers of an enslaved people. Freedom had finally come. As a Black artist, I believe Juneteenth is a time to inform others about the historical significance of that day in Galveston, Texas. This national holiday should be a moment to teach the true history of slavery and its complex end in America. In the face of efforts to edit Black history, Juneteenth inspires us to understand, to honor, to protect our heritage. Through my analog collage art, I aim to empower and uplift Black bodies. I want to tell those stories, to document that heritage. For me, it means love, hope, fight, strength, resolve, and spirit. Happy Juneteenth.
What does Juneteenth mean to me? As a Filipina American, Juneteenth means joining in on the opportunity to celebrate justice and freedom. My parents brought me to America for a better life, and that life would not be possible without the countless sacrifices of the many generations of Black people before me. The opportunities I have today exist because of their resiliency and courage. Juneteenth is the breaking of chains for my Black brothers and sisters. Juneteenth is the opening of freedom's door to anyone else that looks like me. Juneteenth is my duty and honor to continue advocating for those who come after me. Juneteenth means I can freely be me.
Juneteenth. Juneteenth is very special for me, man. Everything I do is Black. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely grateful that we can celebrate such a day. Everybody who, who went through all of the struggles just for us to be able to speak, be able to write, be able to do everything we wanted to do or we feel that we can do. I'm excited about it. Being from the South is kind of bittersweet for me because, a lot of my elders, a lot of my ancestors shed a lot of blood for this day, man. And I'm happy, that I'm here to represent them through such images, so much through representation, through all my art, man. And I just want to say, man, I'm very proud to be a part of this glorious moment. Thank you for our freedom. So happy for my culture. Juneteenth.
On this Juneteenth, it brings me so much joy and honor to be able to celebrate such a momentous occasion and holiday with each and every one of you. My name is Dr. Andrea Dunn, and I'm the founder and executive director of Let's Be Hive. Let's Be Hive is an acronym for Let's Be HIV Educated. And today we are celebrating not only our freedom from slavery and thanking our ancestors, But we're also celebrating the advances in how far we've come in medications that can treat and prevent HIV. And we are well on our way of our community, hopefully, to be free of this disease. We will continue the good fight, and we will continue to honor those who came before us. Thank you for this opportunity. The year of justice, love, and peace.
Hello, my name is Reverend Anthony Evans, and I'm president of the National Black Church Initiative. And I want to tell you what Juneteenth means to me. What it means to me is pure freedom. We need to take the shackles off our minds, our heart, and our souls so that we can contribute to God's extraordinary universe, but not only contribute, but really make a difference and really serve people of all races. But do not forget Black people. We often forget Black people. Do not forget Black people. We need to help our young people. We need to make sure that there's interns for our college-educated folks. And we also need to increase the freedom by demanding from this country more in terms of healthcare, more in terms of economic development, more in terms of opportunities to serve mankind, but also to serve African American. Power to the people.
Hi, my name is Aisha Diori. I am the Executive Director of Africa Everything, a conscious collective of creatives coming together to help empower, amplify, and level education inequality in West Africa. So excited to be here today to tell you what Juneteenth means to me. Juneteenth means to me freedom. It means history. It means collective. It means community organizing. That's what Juneteenth means to me. Juneteenth means that I am free to be who I am, free today to stay here and speak about what it means to me. Juneteenth is a memory of our ancestors, a memory of the people that have paved the way for us to be able to be who we are, unapologetically Black and proud. I'm so happy to share what Juneteenth means to me today. And I am Black and I'm proud. And it's Juneteenth. So excited to honor our ancestors, honor our history, and be here to talk about what it means to us. Thank you so much.
My name is Talea Jet Johnson. I go by Jet, and I'm a painter based in the Washington, D.C. area. Juneteenth to me is a beautiful day of celebration, liberation, and remembrance. It reminds me of my ancestors and the strength that they had to have in order to endure and overcome so many different challenges, and how that strength also lives in me. I am honored to be able to represent this strength in my paintings and to share that with the world. And I always look forward to Juneteenth every year because it's all about family, community, and unity, and ultimately marks the beginning of being seen and represented in this country, which is something that is so very important. So I'm wishing you all a very happy Juneteenth.
Juneteenth, a day to celebrate freedom. But freedom isn't just about the chains that were broken. It's about the dreams we can now build. Home ownership is a cornerstone of the American dream. Yet for many families, that dream still remains out of reach. Juneteenth is a reminder that the true equality means equal access to opportunity. Opportunity to build wealth, to create a legacy, to pass that key down to the next generation. Let's honor Juneteenth by working towards a future where housing equity is a reality for all.
Happy Juneteenth! My name is Karim Orange and I'm the founder of Garden of Kicks. And for me, Juneteenth is about reflecting on my lineage as a Black person and everything that was sacrificed for me to be here. It's also a day for me to reflect on what I need to do individually to move forward and persevere in my community and how to help others and how to support other Blacks. So happy Juneteenth, and that's it.
My name is Abby Salami, and I am a Nigerian-American visual artist based in Dallas, Texas. As a Nigerian immigrant, I learned about Juneteenth only when I moved to Texas and that was in the early 2000s. But I really didn't hear about the celebration of Juneteenth until I reached college. The biggest takeaway from my Juneteenth education is the importance of teaching our history and knowing our history, because it can seem like the way things are, the status quo is just how it's always been, but it's not true. There's usually a backstory, there's usually a reason. And I try to do that a lot with my work by uncovering, like, what is the reason that we're doing this? Why have we accepted this as the status quo? Is there not a better way? For me, Juneteenth is about the discovery of the truth that will set you free. And so with that, I would like to wish you a happy Juneteenth, and may you continue to dig for that truth that is going to set you free. Bye.
I'm Lamar Wright, executive producer of the Wealth Weekend, Juneteenth NYC. The Wealth Weekend is a 3-part professional development platform of discussions and socials to aggregate generational wealth within Black America. What Juneteenth means to us here at the Wealth Weekend is it's a celebration of freedom, justice, and human dignity. It's America's opportunity to reflect on liberation of justice, promote healing and reconciliation, educate and raise awareness of Black American history, celebrate our contributions in the resilience, and get involved in social justice work.
My name is Mabel, and I am 48 years old. My mother, Velma, grew up in the Jim Crow South on a farm in rural Tennessee. At the age of 18, my mother decided she never wanted to pick cotton again. And thanks to the existence of historically Black colleges and universities, my mother was able to obtain her bachelor's degree from Tennessee State University. My father, Charles, was an auto worker, and he marched for civil rights alongside Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the Poor People's March on Washington. I owe my advanced education at NYU to a merit-based Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. scholarship. As we commemorate Juneteenth, let us not forget that the growth and progress of Black Americans in this country took many generations to achieve, and we are still fighting for equality.
I'm William Darity Jr.
And I'm Kirsten Mullen.
Juneteenth is a perpetual reminder that freedom from slavery in the United States almost did not happen.
Losing the Civil War and federal laws to the contrary, Confederates in Texas schemed to continue to enslave human chattel and to derive their livelihoods from those captives' labors.
We celebrate and honor the struggle for social justice that was waged by the women and men held in bondage and the sacrifices their efforts demanded.
Juneteenth also compels us to recognize that emancipation did not ensure the freedmen or their progeny full citizenship. That is a project requiring reparations for living Black American descendants of persons enslaved in the United States.
Like so many, celebrating Juneteenth is a relatively new tradition for me. Its meaning to me has evolved over the years, and now in these times when there's such a push for the erasure of African American culture and history in this country, Juneteenth stands as a quintessential reminder that African American history is American history. And that's why today I wish all of America happy Juneteenth.